Hi, this is Michael Orrell from MobileBurn.com, and today I have with me the Samsung Intensity 2 for Verizon Wireless. It's available now for $49.99 after a $50 mail-in rebate. So here's the Intensity 2 box. You can see small packaging. Open it up. Here's the phone. You can see it has a 4-row QWERTY keyboard. Set that aside and see if anything interesting comes in the box. Got the Samsung compact charger and also a micro USB cable that can be used with the charger, or you can plug it directly into a laptop or desktop computer. You can see the micro USB connector there. Otherwise, it looks like it's just user manuals, quick start guides, and that kind of stuff. Not all that much inside the box. Pulled off some of the protective coating so we can get a better look at the device. Weighs about 116 grams and it's about 16 millimeters thick. You can see we've got volume control here on the left hand edge, micro USB port for charging and data, lanyard loop fixing point, 2.5 millimeter headphone jack, not the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack people like to see these days. Here's the micro SD memory card slot, no card included though. And of course a camera shutter button for the 1.3 megapixel camera. See, there's a nice grid textured pattern on the back of the device. Everything is a metallic blue, kind of a blue chrome up on the front. The display is 2.2 inches across the diagonal. It's a QVGA resolution. That's 320 by 240 pixels. Nice set of keys and a good D-pad right here. The power, call end, call send button, speakerphone button, back, 2 soft keys. Everything has a nice click, pretty good feel overall. See, there's also 2 soft keys here for when you're using the device in landscape mode with the keyboard out. The keyboard, 4 rows, rubber keys. They're fairly stiff, but they are rubber. You can see how they indent when my finger presses into them. You've got gray marked keys over here on the left hand edge, and along with the arrow keys and the OK button on the right hand edge, probably for gaming. That would be my best guess. Dedicated buttons for the numbers, space bars embedded between the V and the B key, which means you have to do a little bit of gymnastics. But it should work out pretty well. Like I said, the key feel is pretty good, and spacebar seems sufficiently stiff that it actually works well. Some of these rubber keys, the spacebars don't really work well at all. We'll slip the back cover off of the device so we can take a look at the battery. It says it's a 1000 milliamp hour battery. Samsung claims it's good for 5 hours of talk time or 12.5 days of standby time. Put it back on. I've powered up the phone so we can take a look at it, and the first thing I notice actually is that the display is fairly low quality. It doesn't have a particularly good viewing angle. Not real pleased with it, even though it has a reasonable QVGA resolution for that size. Hit on the D-pad center button here and we'll go into the main menu. And in spite of the fact that it looks otherwise, this really is just a 3x3 grid of icons, but they've been cleverly arranged to look like a desktop. It's kind of cool. You see prominently displayed up here in the upper left hand corner is the Microsoft Bing search. You've also got the Social Beat application for Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace integration. VZ Navigator. And we'll go up here. There's the mobile email and of course Media Center. Your contacts. Messaging, nice little inbox there, and call log, I'm guessing. Yep, recent calls. You'll notice that we appear to have received a message here. I'm not sure what exactly it's for. It's just something from Verizon. So it's a free message, but it gives us a chance to take a look at it. Hit reply here. As I mentioned, the keys have a reasonable feel. Looking for the space, right. There we go, and there's a period in the lower right hand corner. We'll send this off. go back into messages and see if it's threaded. Yeah, you can see that it's threaded. It doesn't look like it shows you the entire message. It only shows you the beginning of the message, so you have to select it and then click on it to see the entire thing. Let's just test out some of the D-pad shortcuts. You can see if we go down, we get the calendar. Right brings up the user-defined shortcuts list. Up goes to the Verizon mobile portal. You'll notice that with this 1x RTT data connection, it takes quite a while to pull up. There it is, finally came up. It's a NetFront web browser. And I'm going to spare us the time of going left, which takes you to the My Account information in the browser, which also takes a little while to come up. Just so you can see how it works, we'll place a test call. Speaker button here. Not the best reception on this device either, at least based on the number of bars. You can hear it breaking up a bit. So that's a very brief look at the Samsung Intensity 2 for Verizon Wireless. It's on sale now for $49.99 after a $50 mail-in rebate. I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.